Welcome to another episode of The Muse. The Muse is a program on Signature TV where we talk and think. You know, it's surprising. Some people think before they talk. Some people talk before they think, but here we talk and think. My name is Christian Chibuzo Maduka. Your anchor, your presenter, your moderator, call it anything but good on Signature TV News. So each time we come, somebody will say, waiting this one carry come again, waiting the music. Wahala, according to my Yoruba friend, they say, wahala plenty for Nigeria. I go worry, one of my friends there, I say, wahala. I say, shut up. It's wahala, bus stop. Why should Nigeria be singing wahala? Shut up. Let's sing good for once. Of course. The people believe that what you ask God is what you do for you. So why should we always be? But remember, if Unatik said they talk too much, it's because you guys are doing too much. Well. Welcome once again to Muse, another edition on Signature TV. Signature TV is that television that has come to the Southeast Nigeria. We are everywhere in the world, but we are headquartered in Enugu to tell our own story. Go to channel 265 on SLTV and you watch us live 24 hours. Or visit any of our social media handles, just like Signature TV, and the rest will be story. On YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all, Twitter, you will see us 24 hours. So join me as we muse today. And now ask me, what are you going to muse about today? Wait, cool down. Be coming down. What we are going to muse today is... well, we are going to muse today on... You'll be surprised. Now, some people... I read one book. And I remember I read it. When butterfly begin to behave as if it's a bird. You imagine what we have? The petite and fragile butterfly will now start assuming or imagining that is a bird. That's one of the problems I found in Nigeria. That is it. In Nigeria, butterflies, they think they are birds. Can you imagine that Keke operators and riders in Nigeria? If you see the decoration they put in one Keke, beyond the expensiveness of Keke, if you see the horn they install in Keke, if you see the lights Keke operators who put in Keke, if you see how they use the road, if you see how Keke operators kill people because of the overassumption that they are birds, where they are just mere butterflies. When these Keke people started in Nigeria, I look at it, I say, wahala dey. But not to be called the prophet of doom. We say, hey, we convince ourselves that they have come to stay. Because every time and generation we devise a way they will live. And to tell you the truth, Keke is helping a lot with transportation in Nigeria. But like my mother always say, when you talk about a person who has wound, and you talk about the person who is distributing flies, Keke operators, you have, beyond your usefulness, has become a menace. Keke operators in Nigeria are becoming a menace. Beyond your usefulness, your unusefulness has become even more. And I call on the authorities. VIO, where are you? Federal Road Safety Commission, where are you? The Nigerian Police Force, traffic warden, where are you? Keke, we put air horn in their Keke. When air horn come, you would think it's 21 or 24 tire trailer. When they horn, first they will cause hypertension to you. The next thing you look, you saw one crab who is dancing around the road on the express, elbowing, struggling for space with the trailers, with 5 or 6 passengers. The Keke was designed to have 3 passengers comfortably sit at the back with the driver center, and you have 4. Now, in the place I'm taking to you from, Southeast Nigeria, to be precise, Keke carry 6 passengers. Go to Onitsha. In fact, what is left for Keke to carry? 4, and 4 at the back. They will so much reconstruct the Keke. The stupidity about Nigerians and what they do. Every single thing that goes into Keke is imported. The tarpaulin, the metal, the tires in it. Thanks for the new industrialists who have started making probably tires and some of the nuts and all the accessories. But 75% of what makes Keke in Nigeria is imported. The engine, everything, the tarpaulin, everything. And they will come here and start reconstructing it and turn it into a weapon of mass destruction. Wow, the Nigerian engineers. That's by the way. That's another story for another day. I'm only talking about how the Keke riders and other road users have abused their rights of certain accessories they are allowed to mount. When we started road safety, the road safety went on the road to dismantle all the air horns on all the luxurious buses during those days of Agunloye, the DOAS Director of Operations and Chief Executive of the Pioneer Road Safety, under the chairmanship of our Nobel laureate winner, Professor Wole Soyinka. When road safety was road safety. I take pride because I was one of the pioneer members. Then we dismantled all the air horns in all the luxurious buses. That even the luxurious bus owners plan to kill road safety. They plan so many things to shoot, even open confrontation with road safety dead. We remember of Okana road issue. But now small Keke crabs are mounting air horns and the lights that when they put this light on you, when they put this light on you as a driver, or when they put this light on you as a citizen of Nigeria on the road, and when they horn, you will go to the hospital for hypertension. And I call on the Road Safety Commission, I call on the VIO, and all the transport and traffic regulation agencies of Nigeria to revisit the Keke. You know, my papa tell me, Oye was a senator and Millinafo. If you have nkapi in your house, I don't know what you call it in your place. Go cut to the mouth. You know that has his longish mouth. Go cut the mouth. Oh. Then if you have our frog in your place, go remove the water where they stomach. Because very soon you will see Keke. They will start carrying, you know, they will mount things on the head. They will start carrying. They carry loads that even trailer cannot carry. There's no way some of them have started reconstructing to carry. Look at the screen. You see Nigerian Keke. This is the Nigerian Keke in Nigeria. Even the people who constructed the Keke and brought to us, who are patronizing. The number of Keke in Nigeria is more than the number of vehicles we have. Probably don't blame them because with 2,000 naira fuel on Keke, you can go and come. Some of these V6 engines that we have imported because the fuel increased in America, they put all the V8 and V6 and V10 engines to Nigeria. Now we go here, only I know that issue you pay not pay. Not be talk out. As you if you try to do job you go buy a Hummer engine bus, the Hummer what they call them, what is the these trucks. When you start them in the morning, you go here, kuku. Na 2 liters. 2 liters in Nigeria, nobody can tell you the price. Because the price of 2 liters in Abuja is different from price liters in Enugu. And then, as you tell us, we're in one country. God help us. That's all I will talk about, Keke. I will come back to it though, because if this mouth, if the jaw don't finish biting what is biting, the jaw will not, the cheek will not rest. This is it. This is our. It takes two to tango because no meaning. That's the proverb of bone and silence. Na my papa, I tell me. And if you are in doubt or waiting my papa tell me, I'll show you where he is to go actually. Yeah, but I'll keep telling you what he told me because I'm sure of his source. The next thing we will move on elderly, the people who don't old for Nigeria, the care for them, and the home medical care at home for them and other people in Nigeria is now in the boom. What do you mean? You know, say Nigeria, because of the Japa syndrome, not only the elderly you find at home now. And when they say, anywhere you say, because the headers go invade one community, kill people, you only see the vulnerable, the elderly, women, children, the people living with disabilities. So all the people who are, can say, able, the young people, with their prime energy, either they have jackpot across the Atlantic or they jackpot to the cities, Abuja and all the state capitals, where you find them. Not that they jackpot there for anything, no. They will jackpot there to start operating Okada and all this. But then it's better than stay in the village. Now what happens? Some things I will notice as on the boom now is that, Emeka, Shebi, you there for, you be doctor, yes? My papa, my mama, they village, I want you to be taking care of them. Just go, before I left home, my papa, they suffer from BP, hypertension, and all those elderly people sicknesses. I beg, you be going there every week. Tell me how much I'll pay you. You go in there to check their BP, check their all their status, all the records, and what in the medical people call, they check all those vitals. That's what has been in the boom. So you find out that you go to the hospital, you don't see anybody. Of course, all the medical doctors have jackpot. So the ones that are half-baked doctors are still around. The ones you have in Nigeria, the overqualified, who are too old to go anywhere, are now the consultants. To consult them, high level, to buy card, for where to buy card alone is about 20,000. Then the ones who are left are the ones who are trying to qualify to get something, so that they won't jackpot and go and start all over. Because nobody in Nigeria in medical school or in medical sector has jackpot to America and went there to start work. You go there and start all over to study before they give you their certification to practice. And that's what happened. So we meaning the ones who train in Nigeria are the ones treating us. But when they go abroad to treat other people, they say, no, go back to school. I'm not saying anything. I'm only musing. Now look at me, you're looking at my mouth to see what I talk. I said when our doctors go abroad, they don't go into practice, they go back to school. And I will train them. My papa talk say, Ikwikwi, the old. He talk say, he's afraid of him picking head. To look at him picking head, he fear. Meanwhile, I didn't give birth to that picking. Ikwikwi is missing one or two years, man. I am Ikwikwi. We train medical doctors in Nigeria who we will not submit for them to treat us in the hospital. It reminds me of a story. They say some engineering professors entered an aeroplane, and before the aeroplane was built to take off, the air hostess announced, "Welcome to flight 00200 of Nigeria And this flight is being piloted by the president. The vital information we give you that this aircraft was built by Nigerian engineers. Some of their lecturers were supposed to be two trained engineers. The aircraft. The aircraft of the students they trained, they were here, and they said the aircraft will take off. All of them run the whole jump from and say, hey, stop this aircraft, I don't want to fly again. That's the kind of thing we do in Nigeria. So when you see our Nigerian politicians flying abroad for treatment, you're asking me why? They are the ones who go to National Assembly and they won't talk about it. When they catch headache, they fly abroad. They won't go to National Assembly to talk about health. They won't talk about it. They will be the Minister of Health will be sick, he will travel abroad. The President of Nigeria will be sick, he will travel abroad. Because Nigerian hospitals, as far as they are concerned, they cannot submit themselves to them to be treated in those. Because they don't have confidence in that. Because of what they have done to not to give confidence to that system. They are looking for who will tell them. God. Now this leg now I go take reach Maya. So when the professors who touch children to build aircraft, they cannot stay in that aircraft. The ones that is Nigeria. And everybody, as we make our mat, we lie on it. Any goat that is lying on the ground, they lie on this kid. Whether you run abroad for treatment or run abroad or this, all you come back here. One day, all of you have turned Nigeria into a cemetery. You live abroad, you jota, go and live abroad. When you die, they spend all the money they would have sent back here for us to survive, to bring you back, your corpse. When they tell you what it takes to bill a corpse from abroad. So that's what I talk about the elderly care in Nigeria and how it has become a boom. Go treat my papa, go treat my mama. So nobody go to hospital. The doctors are carrying their profession to homes to treat people, elderly. Your son said, I should come and see you. How are you feeling, mama? This. And even the nannies and people who take care of the elderly. Where the state government are busy building bus stop and destroying bus stop and building fresh ones, building bus stop. And the pensioners, they can't pay them. Instead of building homes for where our elderly, since they go abroad, when they get here, become too corrupt, they travel abroad, get old there, and they take them to. But in Nigeria, if you don't have such liberty, you get old in Nigeria, die in Nigeria, uncared for in Nigeria, or your children will send people to come and care for you. But the state, but they will take your tax up front if you're a civil servant, if you retire. Like we ask ourselves a question, where are we going? And they talk say, they Muse too much, they talk too much about it. I don't know which one you be talking here. But then when I stop doing what they do too much, I will stop listening and talking too much. And the thing where I see, and they talk. Because broadcasting is a reflection of the society. If I talk any lie here, come and tell me where I talk lie. Not the thing where they happen at the talk. If no, I never talk anything, man. All this one I'm picking for your newspaper, so your newspaper headlines. Like the Trump will always say, when you sign signature, you say, yeah, my Trump friend, that man said, he signed signature, he want the whole world to see. It's like, okay, the next thing we're going to talk about, before we go today, you know, say time, when you the Muse here, they talk about Nigerian wahala. You know, so wahala, according to my worry friend, what make up as if na special song that they sing. JAMB new admission standard. JAMB new admission standard. It includes anybody who want admission in Nigerian university or tertiary institution must be at least 16 years. Checked. Anybody who want to be admitted in Nigerian university to study any course must at least score 150 marks in UME, Universal Matriculation Exam, UME. Checked. Anybody who want to go to Polytechnic or College of Education in Nigeria must at least score 100 marks in UME, Universal Matriculation Exam. Checked. And when some people they talk, me, I know they understand them. So over time, people sat down and said, this dichotomy between Polytechnic and university did not help Nigeria. JAMB sat down to overrate and appropriate and promote dichotomy from the early age. My papa told me, say chicken will go become cockerel. And from the egg, you go know. So already you were telling them there is already a dichotomy of 50 marks of admission criteria to Polytechnic, to university, because once you go here, you're lower than this. You have to struggle to make 150 to get to university, make 100 go to Polytechnic or College of Education. And they say they have planned. And some people sat down and approved it, laying egg and foundation of inequality, laying foundation and egg that will destroy Nigeria working ecology in the future. At what point are you going to then bring back university and polytechnics to be at par for the development of Nigeria or College of Education? And the best hands that have actually helped in practical development of Nigeria are polytechnic products. While others are busy speaking Dogo Trenchi, they can't lay their hands on any practical things. How much has the universities and their departments and faculties of engineering done to help Nigeria? And the polytechnics will gradually, with dichotomy and the disequality, finish what polytechnics are supposed to do for Nigeria. And we gave JAMB that is overrated. We gave them that chance to even finish up. That's the angle I'm coming from. The children have spoken, the youth have spoken. I am talking as an elder. Nigeria, the JAMB. If JAMB did not kill Nigeria, Nigeria will kill JAMB. And the best time is to stop them now. Because JAMB has finished is that he has lived at lived its usefulness in Nigeria. Let the universities conduct the exams, set their own rate and criteria. After all, we have the Harvard. Why is the Harvard there? We have the Stanford University and all the universities of the world that are rated by the world rating that at least works. We come back in Nigeria to help destroy our own educational system, destroy our economy, destroy our lives, with our own selves, because we cannot reason beyond. Well, what else? I might not be the most wise person, but the essence of democracy is that the way I'm talking, I'm saying my mind. I'm musing and talking and thinking. And God bless Nigeria. My name is Christian Chibuzo Maduka. This is where I'll draw the curtain on today's episode of Muse on Signature TV. Signature TV is on channel 265 on SLTV. Direct to Hope. You see us. But if you want to see us on the digital technology, the digital platform, go to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Now you will see. Of course, you look on the screen now, you see all the logos of the platforms where you can find us. We are 24 hours. If you have done anything to please you, please tell others. But where you think we can improve, just go there, comment, like, and share, and tell us. We will keep improving. Because we have come, and we have come to stay. We will talk, we won't die. But we have come here to tell our own stories. We, from the southeast of Nigeria, the home of good people. Thank you, and God bless you.